What is going on, ladies, gentlemen, non binary, and everybody else in between around the edges and wherever you may be? I don't care. You're my friend, and I'm here to talk to you about comic books. I have too many. I know we all have too many, but like I actually have too many to the point where I'd gotten down to about half, half a short box of junk. I sold like the junk to back to half price and donated a whole bunch of comics. And then within like 3 months, I'm back up to two full bursting short boxes of comics that I just don't want. And it goes in like two ways. A series, I'm a completist. So if I start a series and I like it, I rarely drop off that series. Even if the series drops off, I stick with it. So I do have quite a few series where, yeah, I'm like, I don't really want this anymore. Not as many as I thought. Like I went through almost all my boxes and I was like, no, I want to keep this. I want to keep this. I want to keep this. Like I know this isn't a key. This is not expensive, but it just means a lot to me, so I'm keeping it. But even after that, going through about 30 or 40 boxes, I managed to pull together some stuff that I wanted to sell. And the second way that it happens is you buy stuff that you already have and you didn't realize it. And that's a problem. And I know there's cures for that, CLZ app, or, write the freaking thing down on a piece of paper. But, sometimes I don't do that. Hey, Superior Book Hermit, how you doing? Just went through an explanation that I guess doesn't really need to be said of what I have and why I'm getting rid of it. Long story short, I got too many comics. So I'm going to be selling them. I've got WhoDat's Auction Friday. I've got my Saturday morning Cartoon Crew Saturday morning, and then other stuff. So if anybody out there watching this sees something they want, hit me up before the auction. There'll be less stuff because I've got more stuff than I'm going to get through in like 3 hours. So, if you see something you want, let me know. But this is supposedly a preview. I'm not against selling on a preview. So I grabbed myself an extra one of these. Did not realize I had it. This is, tribute to Jay-Z's Long Live the King. This is Long Live Wakanda, King T'Challa. Black Panther issue number 7 by Ta-Nehisi Coates. And just throwing this in, I, for some reason, had 2 copies of Hip Hop Family Tree number 2. Boom. So those 2 would go together. I'm going to be pulling things out and then putting things back. Hopefully not like destroying my comics in the process. So we will just see. Yeah, I know. I still got to hook up with you. Life's just been hectic. Maybe over Christmas break. Some randoms that I'm trying to put together into like a lot. I try to make my lots like 10 or 12 comics so I can fit them in a $9 mailer. And this lot just happens to be Saga 41, Saga 7, the second printing, my favorite Saga cover. Saga 13, the first printing, my second favorite Saga cover, meaning I've got multiples of them and I don't really need multiples of them. I got a Naomi pack. It's Naomi number 2. Oh, no, sorry. These are random Naomis. Poor man, if you see something you want, I've only got about 4 comics in your box because, God damn it, you have everything. So if you see something you want, so these are my extra Naomis. I do have a full set later, but this is just a random pack. So the deal here is this is a preview auction, poor man. If you see, I love this idea of Silver Surfer and Witchblade hooking up, but there's no COA, and I'm collecting the Wizard halves with COAs. So if you see something you want, random Silver Surfer, just because it matches the other one, a random Shield comic with a cool Miss Marvel cover. Small bat lot, which may be larger by the time I like. What's up, Big O? I am doing well. Was this first Tim Drake in the classic Robin outfit or first Dick Grayson? I know nothing about Robins. There's like 12 Robins, right? This is Robin issue 1 from the 3rd set, but it is, 3rd printing. Those actually apparently go for quite a bit. That the Roman numeral 3 is how they indicated it when they didn't have the barcodes on the front. I am well. And then I've also got issue 2, 2nd printing. So not totally sure. Now the newsstand 3rd printings apparently are the ones that really go for a lot, but I got direct 3rd and 2nd printings, which apparently are wanted. I got this collector set of Shadow of the Bat #1. This is a key of some sort, but it's a polybagged, unopened collector set with all that crap that they put in the 90s comics to make you buy them. And then, oh, I already had that in my hand. I got a little Spawn lot. I got an issue 2. I got an issue 9. And I got a random newsstand issue 82 that I apparently, in my collecting of Spawn newsstands, I didn't realize I already had one, so I picked one up. You know, it's not that I don't have lists of comics that I'm missing and comics that I'm buying. It's that my lists tend to be inconvenient to access when I'm in a store, or, you know, I forgot to take a picture of it. And so it's just like, I buy a lot of doubles. SP Shadow of the Bat is first Victor Zaz. I have no idea. You're probably spelling it right. I'll give you credit for it regardless, because I don't know. Next up is a little DC lot. Got some Justice Society of America #1. Love this cover. Love this run. The first 24, 26 issues that Jeff Johns and Alex Ross did. Oh, really good read. What's up, Captain? First Augustus Iron, second first Kate Kane cameo, second Kate Kane cameo. Say that 10 times fast. And I don't know what this is. This is first Renee Montoya as a question. So little DC stuff there. Apparently this guy is getting hot. So I got Jeff Lemire variant to his run an all new Hawkeye. This is the Matt Fraction. A lot of people don't realize there's variants, and you know it's still Hawkeye #1 from the Matt Fraction David Aja run, but the covers on those were so incredibly classic, and this cover is so incredibly blah, or just doesn't fit, that it's not a very popular one, but it is still #1 in that run, #3 in that run, and #4 in that run. I mean, see, look at, like, these are gorgeous. This is like run of the mill. So I know I'm underselling my comics. Again, if you see something you want, say, hey, I was looking for that, and we'll make a deal. There's an extra one of those. See, I've got 2 of them. I can't pass up dollar books. Like, if I see books for $1, even though I know I don't need them and I'm going to end up selling them, I buy them, and then I end up selling them for like $2 each. And like, was it worth the effort? I don't know. Am I going to stop? I don't know. I got to check, because I know I've got the full run of this, but this is Mark, now I can't remember his name, guy who did Flintstone, Mark Russell, thank you. So we got Red Sonja #2, we've got Lord of Fools one shot. Did you really, like, in your comics, or like hunting, or like in your garage? Red Sonja, what is that? #5. So like I'm skipping 3 and 4, I'm missing 1. I know that I've got more of this run, 7 and 8. It was really interesting. Run 9 and 10. 11 and 12, and then on issue 13, this gorgeous Jay Lee. I'm digging that. Digging that for sure. Oh, and your old comic boxes. Well, you just found yourself $100+ book. That's not bad at all. I bought this. I read it. I liked it. I'm done with it, ready to move on. My local comic book shop has the hardcover of all the Death issues, High Cost of Living and Time of Your Life, and other stuff. I'm going to get that instead of the singles. So there you go. Random Marvel Copper Age. Again, just like grab books. Well, poor man, it's in your box then. That was easy. Now I'll just sell the others as singles. Problem solved. You didn't even know I had a problem. And you know I've got lots of problems. Little Marvel Comics Presents, just an extra 69. An extra Thing, issue 3. Thing and Giant Man. I've been collecting Howard the Duck, but not keeping track of which Howard the Ducks I have, which Howard the Ducks I don't have. I've got duplicates. This is actually nicer than one I have, but the one I have is signed by Bagley. And you get Punisher, Spider-Man, and Moon Knight all on the same cover. And I think when it folds out, Night Thrasher, Darkhawk, Nova. It's a pretty sick book. Pretty sick book. So yeah, there's a little Marvel Copper Age lot. And then I got some of these to get rid of. some Dread Stars, 1 and 2, and 2 from an Origin run, and then another one, and then another one. I might pair one of these Dread Stars up with an ElfQuest #1 because they're both under the Epic imprint. Why do I keep buying this comic? It's my favorite comic, but I have enough of them, right? And I got a little #1 indie lot, which I'm going to have to curate. Might even have to go down to like 2 boxes because, shoot, yeah, this is not going to fit in 1 box. So he's selling these some way. Powers #1 signed by, is this one signed? Oh, it's not signed. Okay. Powers #1. Little Bird #1. Man Who Effed Up Time #1. Sandman the Dreaming #1. Magic Order Adam Hughes #1. Money Shot #1. Moonstruck #1. Moonstruck #2. Sorry to ruin the rhythm of #1s. Murder Falcon #1. Stillwater #1 second print, I think. Second print. Slam. Bumpada. Bumpada. Let the girls be girls. Boom. Sierra and the Royal Stars. Now this one is like a flip comic. So one side is Sierra and the Royal Stars, and the other side is something else. It's like a preview comic that's, or yeah, it's something going on crazy there. I forget. She Said Destroy. The Boys. This is like, you know, Marvel True Believer, or, you know, Image First, or whatever they're called. This is the Dynamite edition of issue 1, so it's not really issue 1. Bone Image reprint #1, and another die #1, because apparently you can have too many die #1s. I didn't think you could have too many die #1s. I was wrong. You can have too many die #1s. All right, hold on a sec. Supposed to start making dinner at 5:30. I think it's going to be a little bit late, but it's okay. It's Costco salmon. You just shove it in the oven and hope for the best. Go in nicely, go in soft, don't ruin anything, stay aloft. All right. We'll pull this lot out. One of these lots I can't pull out just because it's just too big. So this was actually a really good run, and this is the blind box variant of Shipwreck #1. Blind Box was a comic service that folded, but I was subscribing to them for about 6 months. You get like a box with a couple variants and a couple you know, exclusive variants to their stuff, which is pretty cool. Issue 2. This is a fun little like dystopian story, very Warren Ellis-ish. Hey Southern, can you have too many Wolverine #1s? Not if you want to sell some to make money. So that's Shipwreck 1 through 6. Pick these up cheap, so I got more of those. So that I'm just previewing stuff I'll be selling on WhoDat's auction tomorrow, and then on our show Saturday. Next one, like I said, I'm not taking this out of the box because I will fall over. But this is Animosity 1 through 25, and so I've got the 2nd and 5th print of issue 1 through 25, plus a little bit of the extras. I'll be selling that to somebody who loves Animosity, or is specking on Animosity, or something Animosity. I'll let that go cheap because I just need to get rid of it. So I've got like Animosity The Rise and Animosity Evolution, a few other animosities in here, things with the word animosity in them. After Animosity, I've got gorgeous covers, really great concept, and I just have to assume this book stopped coming out, but Cal Exit. I've got issue 1, issue 2. I think that's a great cover, by the way. I just have to say, I'm digging that. This is by a couple of people. There's another #1, second printing maybe. There's another #1. These are heavy books. This is Mylar, and it's like a double board. This is really like heavy right here. And then is what's this, issue 3. And then I think they canceled it, so it's really sort of hard to sell those things when it's like, hey, this was a big, you know, hit or spec in the beginning, and then it turned into nothing. But it's something that's a little too above the I'm going to sell it back to half price books level, right? Everything you're seeing here is like, in my mind, a step above. I want to sell this to half price books. Some of it's close, but not quite there. Scooby and the Apocalypse. This is a fun read. This or one of the others in here is a Jim Lee cover. I forget which one. There's issue 1 and issue 2. Issue 3. Yeah, issue 3. Oh, I think this one's the Jim Lee. This issue 4. Issue 5 and 6 and 7 variant, which is also a really cool cover, and 7. It's actually a fun read. I never finished it, so it's just sitting there. It's time to get rid of that. You can see you're all clamoring for these books, man. This one, somebody's going to love this. I didn't love it that much, but the people who do like this series love this series. So there's Mercy 1, 2. That's a freaking nice cover. 3, 4, 5, and 6. So the complete run of Mercy, not the Stephanie Hans variant to #1. You know where that is. But you get the regular Mirka and Dolfo covers and all that. All right, we made it through a box, and I haven't lost anybody, so I feel pretty good and powerful. I'll do something to screw it up now, but that's okay. Let me get my Scooby back in there. I know that sounds dirty, but it's not. Get your Scooby in there. Again, anybody who's watching this, all my silliness aside, if you see something you're interested in, hit me up on IG, and I'll be glad to make a deal with you. There's no way I can sell all this in one weekend. I just would like to get a big, like when you've got that, when you're constipated and then the laxatives kick in, you just want to like flush a lot of stuff out, get a nice load of cash in for Christmas so you can spend it on more comics. That's the goal here. Sorry for the tortured analogy. But who doesn't love a tortured analogy? All right, so these didn't get put in the box yet, but they will be. What do we have here? I think I've got enough to make 2 lots out of this. One of these came from you, Southern. So we've got Icon #1, regular edition, Blood Syndicate, hardware #1. And then we've got Icon #1, direct, newsstand, polybagged, Blood Syndicate polybagged, hardware #1 polybagged, hardware #2, 4, 18, and 44. I must have missed somewhere. This is 44. So, I issue 2. I had 1, 2, 4, 18, and 44. That's right. And Zenobi, which I've never heard of, but is another Milestone comic. And even though it's not there, I'm just throwing in a Kane by Brian Stelfreeze into that lot because why not? If you've got an extra Kane, throw it in. Isn't that what if you have a Kane, throw it in? I can't remember the song, but something like that. Barbarian Kung Fu has first dibs on these. If he decides not to get them, then they'll go up for sale. This is first Anti-Venom. No, sorry. This is first Anti-Venom. This is second printing variant of first Anti-Venom. Unfortunately, they're like 8.0, maybe 7.5, maybe 8.5. Press probably 8.5, but they are ticked. They're not going to press into like a 9.0 plus. They're fine, very fine copies. I don't know if you can see that corner makes a $200 book, a $100 book. And I think there were some significant ticks on this one, maybe not. Somewhere down the middle here. Well, maybe it's not ticked. Maybe it's just that corner bend. No, there's one tick. So maybe this is actually, I don't know. Poor man, talk to me on IG. I can see you. I can see you're drooling. You got to wipe a little bit of that off there, buddy. I know you got books that I want too, so we might make a good trade. Um, got a little what I call like my leftover Star Wars lot. Got an Ochi Bestoon. Big O, I'm passing up comics myself right now for the same exact reasons, you know. And Barbarian's probably going to pass them up too, but you know, people. That's why I put them out there, and people want them. I don't mind holding them. These are just some randoms that are extra. I have a large run that I'm holding on to. That shouldn't actually be in this pile. Got my own copy, and I got this copy, and this is a candidate. I should probably stop treating this so poorly, but whatever. So that'll be for sale in a year or two when the show is announced and the price goes. Little lot with the letter X in it. Got this nice 1994, I think it was 94, 93 Ashcan reprint of X-Men 1. I have a 1991 X-Men 1. You guys probably never seen this comic before. Very rare. Mile High Comics Wolverine #1 that no seems to want. I can't imagine why, because it's a piece of junk. And I found an extra one of these, #1. Great story. X-Force #1. This comes with the really substantial subscription crease. Not everybody has a subscription crease as substantial as that. Tacoma Comics says your substantial subscription creases. Say substantial subscription crease 5 times fast. 2, 4. Speaking of Barbarian Kung Fu, I bought these from him, not realizing that I had most of them. So I bought like 1 through 10, and I realized I only needed half of them. First Glob or Beak or Blob or Blurk something. Remember when the Deadpool movie came out? Everybody was talking about the first appearance of Scourge. Well, yeah, very hard to find X-Force #1 with that crease down the middle. It's a bit of a bigger book. Just a really cool Psylocke cover. And then the final issue. And just because I can't get rid of it, Mutant 2099. And we'll add a Sabretooth die cut that I got for 30 cents this weekend. So there. Surge, not Scourge. I was thinking it's Scourge or Scourge. I'm getting mixed up with my Asgardians and my Mutants, man. Thank you very much. So it is Surge. Thank you. This next one, got to sell now before everybody forgets that it was really hot this week. We got Naomi #1, third print. Hard to find? No. Third prints aren't hard to find. That's why they're third printings. Except on that anti-venom. So I guess some of them. 2, first and second print. 3, 4, 5, and 6. So a little Naomi lot coming to the CW, that ultra popular network that has all those great shows that I can't think of right now. I literally bought this lot because it had issue 5 was the Miss Marvel variant. So then I had the lot sitting around, and I had to find another #5, and now I've got the full complete lot. This is actually, I read it. It's a really good read. Charles Soule, Jeff Lemire, really good stuff. 2, 3, 4. There's a replacement 5 and 6. Nice little run there for people who like to read their comics. Some of us still do. Some of you still do. Some of you maybe don't. Now we're getting into some stuff that you've seen before. DC versus Marvel, 1 through 4. Unfortunately, not newsstand. That I would keep if I could find that. I know that I've been parading this around for a while. The spec seems to have died down, but still. Lumberjanes #1, second print. Poor man, I know you just picked up one of those. Lumberjanes #3. And I think this is the Virgin variant for like 6. This is one of the variants for #1, one of the store variants for #1, and another Virgin variant. I can't remember what number. I've got them written down somewhere. Lumberjanes. I really want to hear the themes for Lumberjanes. Some more recommendations. Put together some packets here. Doctor Strange #1, first Zelma Stanton. Doctor Strange #1, first Zelma Stanton variant. Doctor Strange #1, another variant. Another #1. Another costumey guy. Sorcerer Supreme, first Demon Rider. Is this Sorcerers? Oh, this goes to go with the other packet. And then looks like I got a few more of those. Don't know if I'm ready to sell this yet. I mean, this book is hot anyway. I know Champions is going to become hotter, in my opinion. Miss Marvel is going to become hotter, in my opinion. Might be willing to sell this one. This one just doesn't seem to be keeping up with all the others. The Art Adams variants, the 1 in 50, and the black and white 1 in 100, through the roof. This is a 1 in 25. And it's just not, it's not even getting as much as the #1 issue. So I don't know. First appearance of the Inventor, 5. I think this is the first full Inventor. That's the first cameo. 7, sorry. 15, 16, 18, 19, and from the 2016 run, a variant to #5. I also have a complete run 1 through 19 of those books. If anybody's interested, talk to me about those. Getting towards the end here, not done yet, but we're getting towards the end. This is the reintroduction and origin of Moon Dragon. These are 4 copies of Moon Dragon's first appearance. I'm putting $50 on these. They're all in the very good range. Good to very good. I mean, like, they're old, so they look like that. They're not horrible. Colors still pop and everything, but they're not beautiful. Obviously, I'm specking on Moon Dragon. I figure she's going to appear, so if these don't sell now, I'll just hold on to them until I can sell a crappy copy for 100. Oh, that's not even worth showing. Some random Ironhearts and Miles. They're obviously paired up with my Miss Marvel. Now, this is one of the rarest Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles ever. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles meets the Conservation Corps. This is like a 50-cent book. You all want to see the New Universe pack I got? I got Justice, I got Kickers, I got DP7, I got Dakota North, and I got Merc. Because I do. Don't judge. Don't judge. Little Marvel specky lot here. This book has something important to do with Thane. This book is a New York City Comic-Con exclusive Arrow #3, other than being like an exclusive art drawing by, oh my God, I'm getting new glasses next week, but it's too late. I have no idea. By that person there. You know, whatever. These are just really cool, hard to find variants of A versus X issue 1. This is the 4th and the 7th variant of this is round 1, this is round 2. So those are actually kind of hard to get. There's a key thing to this book. You all know this book, First Singularity, First A-Force. Falcon dressed as Captain America on the cover, a Falcon #1. And this book also has some Thane-ish spec on it. Or something. I don't know. Dude, I'm not collecting them. I just want to sell them cheap to somebody who wants them. Again, don't judge me. I just have too many comics. Too many comics, you say? Yes. Believe me, I'm keeping way more than I'm selling. If you're a Stephanie Hans fan, we've got Dead Man. We've got Tomb Raider. We've got Tomb Raider. We've got Tomb Raider, double, double. We've got Angela, 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 Journey, and Journey. So we got a little Stephanie Hans pack for the Stephanie Hans fan, because that's how I roll. I don't think there's much left. Thank you for staying with me. Those of you who are staying with me. Oh, we got some Firestorm. We got some Champions #1s. We've got complete run of Harbinger, including the pink variant, the pink #0 that you had to send away for. And then I've got 1 through 7, but without the complete coupons. Oh, so unfortunate. And then the last thing I have, Poor Man, if you're still there, I know you don't want this because I've already offered it to you. Apparently, you still want that book, man, just as much as I want that Journey into Mystery 633 variant. So I know you've got this Cinder. This is not Adam Hughes, but I found it, so I put it with a lot. That's Cinder issue 2. And then some random Adam that I have found here, there, and everywhere. And ladies and gentlemen, that is it. WhoDat's auction kicks off 6 o'clock Central Time Friday night. The Saturday morning cartoon crew kicks off Saturday morning, I think at 11 o'clock. I'm not exactly sure, to be honest with you. It's my own damn auction. I think it's 11 o'clock my time, West Coast time. But we'll figure it out. And yeah, I think that's about it. Oh, no, there's a few more. Something's Killing the Children trade. Any of those Wonder Woman newsstand? I'm pretty sure they're not. My eye is pretty attuned to that. No, 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 and no. See, my eye is attuned. I have an attuned eye. Are they worth a lot or just something you're looking for? Or both? All right, this is the absolute last of the books that I'm trying to get rid of. I bought this thinking I was completing this set. Apparently I already had this set. Some Harley books, Free Comic Book Day stuff, this sort of stuff. Those two. They're hard to find. This one, so sorry. This one, Derek Chew. This one, you know, your Harley stuff. So any Harley fans out there, these could go super cheap. I'm holding this for somebody that's looking for Image newsstand #1s, and I can't remember who wanted them, but I'm still holding that. I got some minor Hulk keys from the 300s here. First Trauma, first Speed Freak, Hulk and Doomsday crossover. You know, this is Dr. J, a Green Lantern parody, kind of a stark raving mad guy who keeps screaming for his power ring. And a bunch of what ifs that are also doubles before I started figuring out which what ifs I need and which what ifs I didn't need. So there you go, my friends. What else is here? Oh, I'm waiting to find #1 to sell this. I kept I've got the Art Germ #1 signed by, or Art Adams #1 signed by him. So I've got 2, 3, 4, and 5, but nobody wants to buy Phoenix Resurrection 2, 3, 4, and 5 if you can't get #1. Hex Wives, that'll go with that other lot of indie books, indie #1s, and then I'm keeping one of my Josie and the Pussycat #1s, but I didn't need all 4 covers. Help me sell my books so I can buy more books, please. Thank you very much. Thanks for hanging out. Poor Man, appreciate it. Hit me up on IG if you're interested in those Spider-Men. We'll work something out. Big O, yeah, you know, it's my pleasure. Thanks for being here. I'm always willing to, you know, offer stuff to friends first, basically. Southern, if you're still here, take care. Book Hermit, we will meet up at some point. I know I keep saying that, but it's true. What's up, Captain? And Superior, if you're still here, hello and thank you so much. Goodbye, my friends. I got to go put that fish in the oven now. I will talk to you later. I believe the kids say peace.